Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. So welcome to Eco 501, Week 8, Section 2. Today is the last day of November 2021. So this is part 1. In part 1, we are going to discuss assignment number 2. And the details of assignment number 2 is just like before. But the thing is that we'll discuss the question. We'll show that the problem is divided into two parts, and what the problem says we'll discuss, and then you'll be able to submit it. No, this one. Okay, so can you see the slides?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is assignment number 2. Just like the first one, we're discussing it in detail. So if you have any questions, you can ask. Oh, this should be 30. So this should be after section 2. Okay, so this has been extended. So I'm distributing it today. Actually, in fact, I've already distributed it. You can check your Google Classroom, and by email it will go after the class. So your submission is Sunday, 6 p.m., December 5. You can submit in Google Classroom, preferably. If you fail to submit in Google Classroom, then definitely you can send by email. As a submission format, Word and PDF as before. And well, the thing is, you have to write your name, ID, and section number in the box. Some of you in this section and also the other section forgot to fill up that thing, and we, as usual, will check it by Turnitin, but I don't think that will be a problem. Both sections have done very well. So file name as before, instead of assignment 1, now you just write assignment 2, and for your section it will be like this. Achha, late submission is not acceptable because I'm going to drop the worst one. So if for any reason you fail to submit, or one assignment is bad, so you don't have to worry, that won't be counted. Acha. Now let me stop it. Let me show the question. Oh, not like this. Where is it? AJ, can you see the question now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
One thing, please, make sure you fill up the name, section, and ID. Some of you have forgotten to do this, and it's just same as before. You write 2 pages. The first part is the question, and page 2 and page 3. These two sides are the sides where you write. And let's read the question, and then before we get into discussion with the slides. Identify 2 factors that give a firm market power under monopolistic competition. How do these factors interact? Explain with a relevant case study in the context of Bangladesh or your home country if you're not from Bangladesh. Okay, now let's stop share and let's get back to the, where is it? Yes, I'm into, yes. Okay, so the first part of the problem was you identify 2 factors that give a firm market power under monopolistic competition. Part 2, how do these factors interact between themselves? Explain with a relevant case study in the context of Bangladesh or your home country if you're not from Bangladesh. Acha. Part 1, when we want to address part 1, we have to define what we mean by monopolistic competition. We have defined this, we have discussed this quite elaborately the last week and also the previous week. For the last 2 weeks, we have discussed what we understand by monopolistic competition. Then we discuss what are the main factors that lead to market power under this market. From those main factors, you identify 2. Now, monopolistic competition is defined by product differentiation. This is the defining factor of monopolistic competition that separates it from other markets. আচ্ছা, এখন যেটা হচ্ছে, what is the degree of differentiation? Does anybody has anybody forgotten what product differentiation is? Product differentiation কি, এটা কি কেউ ভুলে গেছে? Can somebody tell me what product differentiation is? Hey, you guys have have you guys lost? Can somebody tell me what product differentiation is? Acha, let me maybe you guys are not in contact. সেটা হচ্ছে product differentiation means two products are seen differently in the eyes of the consumer for whatever reason. It could be blue soap and white soap. Now, as a consumer, you may not be willing to offer two different prices for blue soap and white soap, but soap companies কিন্তু over time they do have data and they do collect data that in this particular neighborhood people use white soaps more, in another particular neighborhood people use blue soaps more. ঠিক আছে? So once a soap company has this data, what will they do? They will definitely supply more blue soaps to the neighborhood that prefers blue soaps and white soaps to the neighborhood that prefers white soaps. Acha, what do we understand by degree of differentiation? Degree of differentiation means if the degree is 0, then the products are identical to each other. They are homogeneous. For example, the same Coca-Cola is the same whether we sell it in Dhaka or whether we sell it in Chittagong. But the Coca-Cola in your neighborhood, Mudir Dokane, is different from the Coca-Cola in your superstore. Does anybody agree with me?
তো বাংলাদেশের পার্সপেক্টিভে কোকাকোলা ডিস্ট্রিবিউশন তো তিনটা কোম্পানি করতেছে এবং তো মুদি দোকান আর সুপার শপে যে ভেরিয়েন্ট গুলো ওগুলো তো সেম হওয়ার কথা।
সেম হওয়ার কথা, বাট দ্য থিং ইজ সুপারস্টোরটা যদি রাত্রে 8টার পরে বন্ধ হয়ে যায়, ঠিক আছে, মুদির দোকানটা কিন্তু রাত 12টার মধ্যে খোলা আছে। প্লাস মুদির দোকান হ্যাজ এ জিওগ্রাফিক্যাল অ্যাডভান্টেজ। For example, in your neighborhood, if there are 3 mudir dokans and these 3 mudir dokans there are 500 households in that.
ওই জায়গায় জিওগ্রাফিক্যালি সে একটা স্ট্রং পজিশন হোল্ড করে।
That means because of their geographical location, because from the consumer's point of view, the consumer wants convenience. Maybe they want Coca-Cola at 12 o'clock midnight. অথবা tomorrow morning you have to have মানে সবচেয়ে কমন জিনিস কি সকালবেলা আমরা ব্রেকফাস্ট খাই, isn't it eggs and bread?
Eggs and bread and tea.
And tea. So as a tea না হয় বাসায় স্টক থাকে, but if you have to buy your eggs and bread for tomorrow morning, so মুদির দোকানে কি এই দুটোর দাম একটু বেশি থাকে না সুপার স্টোরের থেকে?
যখন সাপ্লাই কম থাকে তখন একটু বেশি থাকে।
12টার সময় সে তো গিভিং
টাইম কমপ্লেক্সিটির হিসেবে তাদেরটা একটু বেশি থাকে।
And for the household's point of view, তখন কিন্তু household finds the convenience more important. So what happens in the eyes of the consumer, that same egg that is sold in a super shop is different than the egg that is sold at the neighborhood at 12 o'clock at night. Because সকালবেলা you have to have your breakfast, and whenever we talk about breakfast in the context of Bangladesh, we will definitely have some kind of bread, parota, whatever, and eggs. এটা মোটামুটি আমরা সকালে খাই। So because of that, in particular situation, the farm enjoys a market power. That means the farm can tweak the price of the product. At the same time, if we look at white soaps and blue soaps, একটু আগে যেটা বললাম, over time every soap company has some kind of data that in this particular neighborhood people prefer one color, in another neighborhood the people prefer another color. So once they have this information, they have a certain degree of market power that I can predict the demand. So যে neighborhood blue পছন্দ করে, I'm going to sell blue more so that আমার সেলসটা বেশি হয়। Isn't this is also logical, তাই না?
Yes sir.
Maybe as a consumer you are not going to if you don't get white soap you'll buy blue soap, you're not going to spend more money on one or the other. But the soap companies know that in every geographical location some color soaps sell more than others. So the soap companies, in order to make sure that their products sell better, once they have this information, they know that people see the colors of the soap differently. ঠিক আছে, they may not want to কি বলে offer higher or lower price, but they see them differently, and that's why you have different demands. তাইলে when we talk about degree of differentiation, the more the degree of differentiation, the more different the good is. কিরকম? Definitely a Samsung 2000 taka mobile phone is not the same as a Samsung 25,000 taka mobile phone. তাই না?
Yes, sir.
যদিও both of them are mobile phones, you can make phones and receive phones, send SMS, maybe you can do also some smartphone features, but if a phone is say 5,000, another phone is say 25,000 taka, same company, in the eyes of the consumer they are realistically different. The differentiation is real quality wise. If it's not if the differentiation is not real quality wise, then the differentiation will be cosmetic. For example, the eggs that you need at night, different color soaps. So the first thing is, when we define product differentiation, the first thing we want to identify in the context of our example, whatever our example is, what is the degree of differentiation? Is it cosmetic? That means the degree of differentiation is 0, 0.1, whatever, or is the difference real? So that the seller can definitely charge a higher price. Acha, when differentiation is mild, then ki hocche? I've already said this. Acha, is there anybody here who works in a pharmaceutical company?
Yes, sir.
Okay, lovely. So since you work in a pharmaceutical company, some tablets they sell at 2 milligrams, some tablets sell at 3 milligrams, right?
Yes, sir.
Acha. Now you definitely have data in your hand that in one particular neighborhood, this same tablet 2 milligram beshi bikri hoy, in another neighborhood 3 milligram beshi bikri hoy. Ei information ache na?
Yes, sir.
Definitely আছে. So although the customers are not prepared to pay different prices for the tablets, but as a pharmaceutical seller, you know, just like the soap company, you know that 2 milligram sells more in one neighborhood, 3 milligram sells more in another neighborhood. এখানে differentiationটা কিন্তু cosmetic, that is identical things, but since the quantities are different, the companies have this information that we are going to sell this in this one in this one, so that our sales improve. Acha, relevant market টা কি? We have been focusing on the concept of relevant market a lot in the last 2 weeks, because the same good can be sold in 2 different contexts. So for the neighborhood mudid dokanta is a very relevant example. That's why we're giving it many times. So the model that you're thinking of, think about the relevant market under which it is operating. ঠিক আছে? So if your relevant market is your neighborhood, then what are the geographical advantages that a farm enjoys? Are there any other factors? There are, as we shall see. Acha, concentrated market টা কি? Concentrated market, last week we have discussed it in the context of 4 super shops in Shatmurjid Road. At the south, you have Agora. A little bit north, you have Unimart, and at the end at road number 27, you have first of all Kaji's কি জানো? কাজীরটার নাম জানো কি? Mina Bazaar, and you have Shopro. So these 4 super shops are in a concentrated market. What does concentrated market mean? This is another definition of monopolistic competition, that in one spectrum there will be big players like these 4 super shops, but throughout the market there are lots of small players. So if your case study is discussing these 4 big markets, then it is a relevant market in one context. If you are looking at the small super shops, the small groceries, then your relevant market is a different context. So the monopolistically competitive market that you're looking at, you have to identify in what relevant market your analysis is. Acha, fragmented market ও হতে পারে. The fragmented market One example is shops opposite Dhaka College. Do they have any kind of market power? Dhaka College market gulo? Anybody? Do you think Dhaka College opposite Dhaka College যে সব দোকানগুলো আছে they have any kind of market power?
বেসিক্যালি ওটা তো
ওটা কই?
কি বলতেছিলেন বলেন।
তুমি বলো বেসিক্যালি কি?
বেসিক্যালি ওই জায়গাটা তো একটা হচ্ছে হলো লাইক কি যেন বলে আতুর ঘর,
মানে
মানে ওইখানকার যে সবগুলা বা আমাদের যে প্রোডাক্ট গুলা লাইক হচ্ছে হলো পাইকারি দোকানের একটা আতুর ঘর টাইপের।
হ্যাঁ ওকে
হ্যাঁ, তো ওই যে ওখানে মানে বেসিক্যালি সবকিছুই আছে এবং ওই জিনিসটা এতটা এলাবোরেট একটা প্লেস যে মানুষ যে কোনো জায়গাগুলোতে প্রত্যেকটা শপে যে খুঁজে 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 তার পছন্দের জিনিসগুলো নিতে পারে। তো ওই বেসিক্যালি ওইখানকার যেহেতু ওই জায়গাটা রিনোন একটা প্লেস, তো এটার একটা মার্কেট পাওয়ার অবশ্যই আছে।
আচ্ছা মার্কেট পাওয়ার কিভাবে আছে? There are 100 shops that sell the same shirts. ঠিক আছে, তারপরেও some of these shops do more business than others, তাই না?
এমপ্লয় না, যাই হোক কনজিউমারদের একটা স্যাটিসফ্যাকশনের সাইডে।
This is what you have to think. Now let's think about the tea stalls in your undergrad university. From which university did you do your undergrad?
Southeast University.
Southeast University সামনে were there any tea stalls?
5টা থেকে 6টা।
আচ্ছা 5টা থেকে 6টা। Did you go to the all the tea stalls or you had a particular tea stall? Depends মানে নিশ্চয়ই একটা
if you need snacks then আমরা ক্যাফেটেরিয়া বা হচ্ছে হলো ওদিকে যাই, আর যদি আমরা জাস্ট চা,
আচ্ছা চায়ের জন্য
আমরা বাইরের সাইডে গুলা।
You had a particular preference over one shop, তাই না?
হ্যাঁ।
আচ্ছা, now you think why is it that that particular shop attracted you?
Because কোন একটা সেগমেন্টে তা আমার যে কনজিউমার, আমার যে ভিউ যে ওকে হি ইজ রিলায়েবল, ওই পজিশনটা সে হোল্ড করে ফেলছে, যার কারণে সে এটা পায়, প্রায়োরিটিটা পায়।
এটাই তো তার মার্কেট পাওয়ার।
হ্যাঁ,
মানে এখানে 5টা দোকান থাকলে everybody is selling at the same price, nobody is selling at a lower or higher price. So if a cup of tea is 5 taka or 10 taka in one shop, it's the same price everywhere. But just like you said, for whatever reason, one of the shops was more preferable than the others. এরকম প্রত্যেকটা শপের কি বাধা কাস্টমার ছিল না?
হ্যাঁ।
So what happens is this is another way of how monopolistic firms can enjoy market power over time. Over time, for whatever reason, you might like this particular shop was more clean compared to the others. This particular shop যে লোকটা মানে যে ওয়েটার গুলো আছে এদের ব্যবহার ভালো, ওরা দেখতে সুন্দর, কাপড় চোপড় ভালো পরে। For whatever reason, you liked it and that's why you went to the same tea shop again and again যখন পছন্দ হয়ে গেছে। ঢাকা কলেজের উল্টা সাইডে ঠিক একই জিনিস, যারা রেগুলার কাস্টমার they always go to their preferred shops. If there are 100 shops that are selling shirts, when I go or you go, you definitely go to your particular 1 or 2 shops. So now the question is, you put yourself in the shopkeeper's position, that how can I attract one customer to come back to me again? All the shirts are selling at the same price or similar price, 25 taka, 50 taka plus minus. But তারপরেও some customers are going to one shop more than the other. Ever clear?
জি স্যার।
So you say, so whatever your case study is, even if it's a tea stall, so you think about your undergrad university, I liked tea stall A over B, C, D and E. কেন like করছি? From here you develop your model. Got the logic?
জি স্যার।
Okay, great. তাহলে এখন আমরা নেক্সট হতে যাই। আচ্ছা নেক্সট হচ্ছে আমাদের সাবস্টিটিউটস এন্ড কমপ্লিমেন্টস। ওকে, এটা অফ শেয়ার করে দেই। আচ্ছা, substitutes and complements is if a substitute is very easily available, consumers can switch and then you don't have much market power. Now let's get back to our neighborhood মুদির দোকানগুলো. If there are 3 মুদির দোকানস in your neighborhood, ঠিক আছে? So uh, they have their বাধা customer আছে, they have their fixed clientele, but aren't substitutes very easily available? So if it's not available here, people go to the next shop or the next shop if there are 3. But if the substitutes are not widely available, then people find some kind of market power. So the model that you're going to develop, you think that are the substitutes easily available? If yes, then that farm has less market power. Are the substitutes or complements less easily available? If that's the case, then the farm has more market power. Finally, brand loyalty, which we have already elaborated up until now, that each and every farm under monopolistic competition has some kind of fixed clientele. কিছু বাধা customer তার আছেই. Why? Because brand loyalty is not something that happens in one transaction. It happens over time. So from the farm's point of view, how can the farm, even though their market share is very small in Dhaka College, in the total industry, but with some fixed clientele, they know that if I behave nicely, how can I improve my attractiveness? ঠিক আছে? কোথায় গেল? হ্যাঁ. So the brand loyalty, why did you why did you like one tea stall in your undergrad university over others? Everybody here in this class has definitely their favorite tea stall from the undergrad university. So if you think in that context, what was the reason that one shop had more customers than the other? Now, how do we approach the case study? We approach the case study once you have identified the 2 factors that give a farm market power under monopolistic competition. These are the few things that you want to look at. Number 1, what is the nature of these 2 factors in your example? Definitely your example will be different from the example of somebody else. Because you will need to address the degree, that means how easy or how difficult, mild or high are the identified factors. Based on that, how do the farms get market power? Acha. Why is it that your particular farm or your particular case study fares better than others in the market? Oje, now think back to your tea stall. I liked tea stall A because of this. So tea stall A managed to attract people like of my taste for whatever reason. So you think what reasons there were? Acha, now this is an important part. যদিও কোয়েশ্চেনে বলা আছে 2টা ফ্যাক্টর আইডেন্টিফাই করতে, those are the main factors. Once you start discussing, you can add 2 or 3 or 1 or 2 extra factors as side notes. Is that clear?
Yes.
লাইক স্যার আপনি কি এইভাবে বলতেছেন যে সাপোজ 2টা আলাদা আলাদা ব্র্যান্ডের যে কাপড়, লাইক ফ্রিল্যান্ড এন্ড সেলার্স বা ফ্রিল্যান্ড আর ইয়েলো,
ওকে,
তাদের প্রত্যেকেরই শার্ট আছে, প্যান্ট আছে, পাঞ্জাবি আছে। সো আমার কাছে ফ্রিল্যান্ডের শার্ট প্যান্ট ভালো লাগতেছে, ইয়েলোর পাঞ্জাবি ভালো লাগতেছে। সো ওই ডিফারেন্সটা কেন হচ্ছে বা কেন আমি ওই জিনিসটা প্রোডাক্টটাকে
if you are looking at shirt and Punjabi, দুটো আলাদা প্রোডাক্ট না?
হ্যাঁ।
So if you have identified shirts, then you find out in a monopolistically competitive market what are the 2 factors that give your particular farm that sells shirts some kind of market power.
ওকে,
ঠিক আছে? এবং নাম্বার আমি দুইটা মেইন জিনিস হচ্ছে, নাম্বার 1, product differentiation. Your product is different from somebody else's for whatever reason, then you think how can it be different? Second হচ্ছে geographical location.
Okay, thank you sir.
Geographical location is the main thing. For example, if you live in Uttara, you will not come to Dhaka College to buy your shirts.
Definitely not.
But even if you were maybe you're a student of Dhaka College, at one time you used to buy from there, but now you live in Uttara, so it's not easily possible for you. So every monopolistically competitive firm enjoys a geographical advantage. Then you think about these two factors. The main two factors are product differentiation and geographical location. Eight আলাপ করতে গিয়ে, if you want to discuss one or two, no problem. So although the problem asks you to identify two main factors, you can add more to make your case study relevant. Finally, your case study will be in the context of Bangladesh or your home country. এখন বোঝা যাচ্ছে সবগুলি বাংলাদেশের কনটেক্সটেই হবে। আচ্ছা, if you have any queries after this discussion, ask me in the Facebook group. Think the problem is not difficult, but what you will need to do is to assimilate all these factors together coherently. That's it. ঠিক আছে?
ওকে স্যার।
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
what I'll do now, আমি একটা this part I'm stopping this part, okay? And এখান থেকে তো না, এখান থেকে করতে হবে।